Hello everyone. Very rarely do I get to open a vlog, so I'm very excited. So this is day 6 of Vlogmas. We're at Rutter's to get Kayla gas because she well, needed it. Yeah, you know, I'm going to be a good boyfriend and I'm going to wash her windows. Here we go.
Being a nice person, and he's doing this.
She said I'm genuinely sweet. I'm not genuinely sweet.
Yes, you are. Anyways, I'm pumping my gas. I don't know if Zach explained to you, but look at him hard at work. Had to start the vlog very late today because I was so busy, you guys. You have no idea. I've never been that stressed in a really long time. Zach and I are gonna just do like a catch up on what we've learned in the last couple months of dating and some other like questions and answers kind of thing. What's he doing? Basically what we're gonna be talking about, because I don't have anything else planned for today because I just had to get gas and we're probably just gonna hang out and everything. So I'm gonna work with the lighting here. So sorry for the bad lighting. It's not that bad, but it's pretty bad.
See, yeah, so it's
what if it looks like, oh no. Okay, so basically I explained to them what we're going to be talking about.
Oh, what'd you say? Wow, I was awkwardly cleaning your windows.
Like, our topic tonight is just gonna be last couple months of dating. We've been dating for almost 8 months. We've learned a lot about each other, honestly.
And you know what's really nice? We're never on our phones.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a video in February for like how we met and like how we started dating and everything. Oh yeah, just sit back and relax, babe. Met like how we started dating, because we were friends for a really long time before we were dating. So the first couple months of us dating, it was kind of like any old relationship. I mean, it wasn't really, we were really happy together, but honestly, like it was like, okay, like this is a really good relationship, but it's probably...
Well, actually, when we first started dating, no one really knew. Well, we try not to tell anyone.
No.
Yeah, no one really knew.
Well, we weren't going around like, oh my god, guys, we're dating. But like, I told my parents, right?
Oh yeah, I told my parents. But it's like, our friends didn't really like, they knew, but we never really said it officially.
Oh yeah.
They just kind of started getting hints because we were around each other a little bit more.
I kept it on the down low, or the DL, just for a little bit of time, just because we're like really close in our friend group, especially Stone, Zach and I, and we did a lot of vlogs all together, and like we would always be hanging out. We were like always together and everything, and it was kind of like we were scared that it was gonna mess up our friend relationship with all of us, and it didn't really mess it up, but like, I mean, it made it different, obviously. Like, we never had like a conflict between Stone.
Thank God.
Yeah, like we always were trying to make sure that he didn't feel like he was a third wheel, because he didn't have a girlfriend at the moment. And
well, even when he did, I mean, loved Emily to death, but unfortunately she lives like an hour away. Yeah. So, I mean,
yes.
It can't be yeah.
Yeah, and when we started dating, they weren't dating either. So...
Yeah. Well, shortly after.
Oh wait, yeah, it was like 2 weeks after.
Yeah,
they started dating a couple weeks after. Hooked Stone and Emmy up, but Emmy lives a couple hours away, and that's a different story. Wait, should we tell a story, because we're just talking?
Yeah, might as well.
Stone was lonely, and reason we started talking was because he asked me to prom.
It was really awkward the way I did it.
It wasn't really awkward, it was just kind of like boring.
It was, okay.
We're keep going into so many different stories.
This story is really short. So pretty much, I wasn't sure, because Matt told me that, well, she didn't really want to go to prom. So, well, we went snowboarding because I did like her, but I thought she knew it, sort of.
I didn't know it.
Because I was inviting her a lot more places. Then on the way home, I was like, hey, are you going to prom at all? Just kind of casually, hoping that she wasn't like, are you going to ask me? But then she said no. Well,
and then let me add a side minute to that. At that moment, I have just recently broke up with my boyfriend, like a couple of months before that. It was like a couple months before that. But we broke up, so I was like, I'm not gonna go to prom, like there's no point. And then, yeah, continue.
Yeah, and then she said no, so I was like, oh man. And then I asked, just to double check, I asked my friend, I was like, is she going to prom, do you know? And he said no, he didn't think you were. So I was like, oh, okay, this is gonna be really awkward. She says no, so I did it really casually. We were on our way home one day, or to her house, so I could drop her off, and I finally got the courage, so I just kept on driving around the block, and we just were talking.
Because we talked a lot. Like, we knew about each other a lot before we started dating.
I was just finally like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. So I think I stopped the car. No, we were still driving.
We were still driving.
Just kind of still driving. Will you go to prom with me? And she's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, okay.
It was like the most casual thing like ever. Like, you were just like, well, you could tell that you were nervous, but like after, we didn't really know what to say to each other, because once we started dating, like, things weren't awkward, but like at some points I felt like they were more awkward than if we were just friends. Yeah. You know what I mean? We like got on the topic of like dating and like things like that, but not dating. We were kind of just like, so do you like me? Like, what are you going here? Because we both did like each other, but we were just kind of like really good friends, and we like, honestly, we just talked about everything together. Like, we knew everything about each other, so it was just kind of like weird to us that we would be dating but not.
So she said that, well, when I asked her to prom, she later said, well, I don't really want to be dating at the time for a few reasons. One was because of her ex, because she just sort of broke up with him. It was like a few months, and to me, a few months is enough time to maybe go out on another date.
We started talking at the end of March going into April, and I broke up with my boyfriend in the beginning, like the very beginning, like
of the new year.
Of the new year, like very beginning of the new year.
So I mean, I thought that was enough time, for me at least. So I thought it was enough time for her to be dating again when she said, well, I don't really want to be dating, because she said that it was, she didn't want to mess up our friendship in case we broke up. And
Did I say that?
Yeah. You said, I didn't really want to mess up our friendship just in case we would break up for something bad would happen. And I kind of understood, but I mean, high school.
He was leaving high school, like that was his last year of high school. I'm on my last year of high school now, so we were a year apart. So he was leaving high school, and so he wasn't even going to be there anymore, so it wasn't really going to affect it if he was gone anyways. Back to Stone.
That was really off topic.
We were like on this path, we went this way, and we were supposed to be going this way. So Stone and Emmy got together then, and we got them together for prom, and if you didn't see that,
kind of forced them.
Well, yeah, we did kind of force them, but the relationship that they're in right now is honestly really good, and I'm really happy for them, because they are in a really nice relationship. Prom video is like right above Stone to ask her to prom, and it's not there, it's gonna be up here. It's either in this corner or in this corner. It's like an eye.
I do it on both sides.
Oh!
Over here or over here.
And then after that, we like were hanging out a lot more together, and he was going through volleyball. So he was in volleyball, and I would go to his competitions a lot, and honestly those were just so much fun. And we learned a lot about each other during that time. Got each other just like talking and stuff like that in the car. This is like the actual reason of this video, what we've learned in our relationship. Okay, I'll start. Or do you want to? No, you can go first.
Never wake her up. You wake her up, she bites your head off. Like, it's like a three-headed dragon. It's like, ah, get out of my way.
It is. It honestly is.
It's scary.
Yeah, I get really mad because like I don't sleep a lot, guys, and when I do sleep, I want to sleep. So the thing that I've learned is that not everything should be your way.
Oh, okay.
So like compromising is okay, and it's definitely a necessity, because if you don't compromise, you fail. Because like one person gets what they want, but the other person doesn't get anything that they want.
I'm sorry, I gotta say this. So we've been parked next to the Subaru Outback for the longest time, and
it was literally been 15 minutes.
Yeah, he was sitting there by himself, eating a Milky Way and drinking Mountain Dew. By himself.
By himself. We thought he was waiting for somebody.
That's so sad.
And he just drove away. If like there's a couple things that we want to do in the day, and they determine with both of our families, we like plan around our day to make sure that we go to everything instead of just like, okay, I'm doing this and that's final.
It does get really, sometimes it gets a little bit frustrating. She says that there is something wrong, but I gotta think about it, and so then she can think about the word she wants to use, because in the moment she's not really sure. She's like,
I don't want to put it off in like a bad, like I want to talk about it instead of just like,
but I mean, there's good things about that and there's bad things that I find. The good thing is that she doesn't just all of a sudden jump on it and be like, you did this wrong. But the bad thing is that then you're waiting in suspense and you're like, what'd I do wrong? Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. Know that no matter how mad we get at each other, like if the situation is very, very small compared to our relationship, we both know that we're not just gonna be like, I'm done with you, bye. Like, we're not like one of those couples that's like, okay, arguing over the smallest things ever, and then you're like, bye.
Pretty much we knew everything about each other.
Yeah. The one good thing about us being friends, like that's the one thing that's so important, I feel like being friends before you date, because there's so many people that rush into relationships without knowing the person that they're going to be into. We were friends for what, like 2-3 years before that? Like, we've known each other.
We knew each other for 3 years, we were friends for 2 years, and then we were enemies for a few months.
That's a different story. We're not going to talk about that today, because I want to have that for the next
fun times.
Subscribe and you will find that out in February.
You're dating before, I mean, I guess I don't know them at all, but I mean, Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber. Come on, they break up, they get back together.
That was
they break
such
up,
a bad example.
They get back together, they're like, it's just, okay, we don't have to put that in there, please.
No, we're putting that in there. But that was gonna be it for our little talk today. Since Vlogmas, it's Zach didn't say this is Vlogmas day number 6.
Okay, I said the right one.
Yeah. So happy Vlogmas. But if you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe down below. And if you don't have post notifications on, make sure you do that, because I'm trying to upload, keyword trying, every single day of Vlogmas, which is hard, trust me. Like this video if you like these, and comment down below if you have any more questions for us, because we like answering questions and things like that. So what?
Doesn't she look so pretty? She does.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Fine.
My neck just everything just cramped up.
Okay, ready?
Hold on.
The one thing I've learned about him is that he's a baby. He needs extra loving in the oven. What does that even mean?
Oh.